or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Guys, today it's review time, okay? We're trying a grocery store find. It is Bird's Eye Voila. I never took French. I believe it's French. Skillet Meals garlic chicken. Okay, comes in this pack. I'll give you a close up here. Also, I think I'm going to try to screenshot it and put it over there by Dad too, just so you can see it a little closer. It has grilled white meat chicken, pasta, and a garlic sauce with broccoli, carrots, and corn. Okay? So it's pasta with some chicken, and I'm going to tell you some things I noticed, guys. I made it in a skillet. Okay, you can do it in a skillet on stovetop, or you can do it in a microwave oven. Okay, so I did do it on a stovetop in a skillet. It says just empty this whole contents, which is this whole bowl here. Okay, empty this whole contents into a large non-stick skillet. Add a half a cup of water. Cover and cook over medium-high heat for 10 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally. That's exactly what I did. And we've let it cool a little bit. That's why I'm kind of dragging my feet. But I wanted to let you guys know, this is the 21 ounce of this, okay? And they're charging here in Ohio $4.97 at the grocery store. But there's also a value-sized one, which is a 60 ounce. So one that's like 3 times the size of this one for $11.77. But we got the smaller one, the 21 ounces for $4.97. You know, it says ready in 15 minutes or less. That's what I'm going for, cheap and easy. That was the goal for today. We're going to see if this is any good or not. We're going to taste test it. We're going to tell you what we like or don't like about it, and we're going to rate it. One thing before I finish and start finishing up here, when I put it in the thing, I noticed they had quite a bit of vegetables in it, but the chicken pieces are very little chicken pieces. Okay, and there's pasta in here too, but I put it all in this one bowl so you guys can see about how much it is. I think this size is shareable for, 2 people like me and Dad, so that's why I didn't get the bigger one. I'm gonna try to get us both some chicken. I'm making sure all the juice on the bottom here is stirred up too. And I told Dad to let me know if he needs, salt and pepper. He can let me know. Okay, let me push this out of the way a little bit here. Maybe move this spoon a little bit. You can go ahead and try it. It's still a little warm, so just don't go gung-ho. Just take your time. I don't know what to say. I've let it cool, but anyway. Also, before I get started eating here, we got a super thanks donation from Janice. Janice's YouTube handle, it's kind of weird. Like when somebody sends a super thanks donation, sometimes I don't get their full name. I just kind of get their YouTube name. Sometimes I get a partial name or whatever. I saw Janice. I'm hoping this is Janice. But we got a super thanks donation. Goodness, we got a super thanks donation from JMTRN8285. Okay, so thank you so much. I believe it's Janice. If not, thank you, JMTRN. Thank you so much for that super thanks donation. We truly appreciate it. We'll put that money to good use. I want you to know that we appreciate you for that. We really do. Today's costs and trying to, do food reviews and stuff. It's a little taxing. Okay, it is. But we want you to also know we love you for it. Thank you so much for donating, okay? Like I said, there wasn't a lot of chunks of chicken in here. They're all about that size. There was a couple a little bit bigger. Okay, and I'm going to give you a guesstimation here because I think you should know if you're going to get these meals. I ain't gonna lie, guys, there was probably like 12 to 15 little chunks like that in that whole bag. Okay? Let's try not to eat my chicken all in one bite here. What's happening is you keep going in the same spot and there's nothing in it.
Okay.
So maybe we should like take and like move some forward. Do you want a little pepper or anything?
No.
Or a little salt or anything?
No, this is pretty good.
Okay. Just checking. Guys, let us know if you've ever tried these or not and how you feel about them, okay? I've tried things like this in the past, and that's why I wanted to try something, you know, something. It's been a long, long time. That's what I'm trying to say here. And the reason why I hadn't gotten them in a long time, sometimes when you get stuff like this, because this has pasta in it, it's basically already pre-cooked. You're just warming it up, you know what I mean? And the sauce is frozen, so you're making that sauce or whatever. It has a little garlic flavor to it. It's not super strong garlic. And what I was trying to get at here is, normally I would steer away from getting things like this because the pasta in it, I'm always afraid the pasta is going to be super soft, okay? This is a little al dente, and it would get softer if you cooked it longer. But I went, like I said, 10 to 12 minutes. So the pasta does have a little chew to it, which I appreciate. If it's mushy pasta, then I don't like it so much, okay? And they have other flavors of these. So let us know. Have you tried this one? Have you tried another one? Do you love them? Is there one you think we should really try? All those things, okay? It's made by Bird's Eye. The Walla Skillet meals. Because the price is right. Okay? The price is right. You got a fuzzy or something right here. Cat hair, I don't know. Something on it, that's chicken. The chicken tastes pretty good in it, okay? I feel like I got a stray hair on my face now. The chicken tastes pretty good in it. I just wish it had more chicken. So if you are going to try this one, no matter what we say about it, if you are going to try this one, you might want to have some like leftover rotisserie chicken to throw in, or open up a can of chicken, you know, drain off the juice and put the chicken in. Or use this as your side, you know what I mean? Like if you have like a piece of meatloaf or something, you know what I mean? Like, I think you're going to be a little let down by how much chicken is in here if you just go and get it just like this. Well, that was a little let down. Especially when I put it in the pot, I'm like, where's the chicken? I think the vegetables taste pretty darn, it's frozen, right? But I think the vegetables taste pretty darn fresh. Like the carrots got a little chew to them. They're not super mushy, which I appreciate, right? The broccoli has a little chew to it. The corn's pretty good in here. Little pieces of sweet corns in here. I kind of want to have more sauce. I kind of wish it had a little bit more sauce, like a creamier sauce with more garlic. The texture of the chicken's not bad either, okay? It tastes like a seasoned up chicken breast, cut up. You want me to help you on some bites? I'm getting kind of full on mine. My appetite isn't the greatest today, guys. I don't feel sick or nothing, just super tired. Sleeping did not go well last night. Sleeping didn't go well last night, and one of our subscribers, Spaceman, messaged me, left a comment on a video, and he left it like super early this morning, probably about 1:30 or something, and I messaged him back, said, made my normal comment back to him. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm like, yeah, you didn't wake me up. I just did not sleep good last night. So Spaceman can tell you that I definitely did not sleep good last night. So it's kind of messed me all up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel super duper tired right now. My appetite really isn't all there. It was there a little bit, I ate enough to do me, okay? I don't feel sick or nothing. I'm just tired. I probably wouldn't eat anything, at least not right now if I hadn't had to, Dad had to have something for lunch. And I kind of wanted to pick out...
It's good.
Okay.
Good.
You like it? You
Yeah.
like it? Okay. And I kind of wanted to pick out something that, had some vegetables in it. We eat other vegetables and stuff, like I always say. But I always try to get a little extra vegetables in there for him. And me. Especially after that cake that I made yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch that one. Or make it up for the cake. I'm probably going to have a piece of that later tonight, but still.
Yeah.
We have to make up for the cake. We had to get some extra vegetables in. So you like this then?
It's pretty good.
Okay. So I could get it again as far as you're concerned? Okay. And guys, I'm going to be hard on it, okay? I want to be hard on it. I've told you some things I like about it, right? I'm going to be hard on it. And I'm just being honest because I don't want you to spend your money and be like, Penny said this was the best thing ever. You know what I mean? I want you to know the cold, hard truth. You know what I mean? But I don't mind the flavor. I agree with that. It's got a good flavor, but I think they could have. I think they could improve it. I think there's some improvement here. I think they can do some stuff for me to think it was a little. You can improve it, okay? But hey, he's enjoying it. That's all that really matters. The things, like I said, the things I wish it had is more chicken. I wish I didn't have to doctor it up and add more chicken, right? Take your time, babe. I thought you were ready. I wish I had a little more garlic sauce, a little more sauce. But the vegetables are great, okay? The vegetables taste nice and fresh. I love the vegetables. It's got plenty of vegetables. I feel like they did good. A pretty decent amount on the broccoli, the carrots, the corn. They did a great proportion of those. And I think it has enough pasta in it. The only thing I wish it did have more is a little more sauce and a little more chicken. At least twice the amount of chicken. Like I said, I'm being pretty generous here. It probably had 12 to 15 pieces, little chunks of chicken total. That's definitely not enough protein for 2 people to share. You know what I mean? So I think you'd be really upset if you were thinking this was your whole meal and you were thinking you were going to get a good amount of protein in. You're not. But you are going to get some vegetables. And the pasta tastes pretty good. I think you're down to your last bite and maybe like a little nibble. All right, are you full?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I have more of this bowl if you needed more, but I gave you about your normal amount in your bowl. I kind of judge about these bowls about how much he eats out of the bowl. So you're good for now?
Yep.
Okay. We'll have Dad get a drink and get all chewed up, and he'll tell you things that he thinks about it. He didn't ask for any more salt or any more pepper. Okay, he did not ask for that. I wanted to give you some other statistics here. Nutritional. So there's supposed to be 3 servings in this bowl. Guys, you saw about how much Dad normally eats. You saw about how much I put in my thing. I don't think it's 3 servings, but nutrition wise, they say it's 3 servings. 1 serving is 220 calories. I know a lot of people want to know the whole. Okay, so that's 1 serving. They're supposed to be, if you go by 3, it's 10 grams of protein. So they're saying there's 30 grams total of protein in this bag. I doubt that. There wasn't enough chicken to make it 30 grams. Sodium. For one serving, sodium is 610 milligrams, which is 27% of your daily intake. Like I've told you guys before, my sodium, I'm sensitive. If something's pretty salty, I'm going to tell you about it. I don't usually add too much extra salt to anything. When I'm cooking, I try to be careful on salt, because if it gets too salty, then I don't like it. And sometimes frozen stuff.
I do too. Pepper is
yeah. So it's not super salty tasting. And Dad said I could get this again?
Yeah.
Okay, these are in the freezer section at the grocery store, guys. Do you feel like it needed something else?
No, they blended the veggies and taste pretty good.
I mean,
I made sauce. Maybe a little more sauce.
Yeah, I think it needs a little more sauce.
And a little bit more tasty sauce.
Yeah. a little more garlic or something in it and a little more sauce.
Yeah.
I think that would improve it for me. What score would you give it, Dad, out of 10?
8 out of 9.
A 9 out of 10 for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm nitpicking here. Dad likes it, so I'll probably get it again. I'll eat it. Okay, that's how I feel about it. It's kind of neither here nor there for me. It's not exciting me, but it's not turning me off either. Okay.
The veggies was fresh and undercooked. I don't know. They were exactly right.
They had a little chew to them, but they tasted fresh.
Right.
Yeah. Guys, like I said, I want you to know the cold hard facts. If this had more chicken in it, and if this had just a little more garlic, that sauce, oh yeah, you can add the stuff in. But I'm talking about as it comes.
Yeah.
Okay, as it comes. If it had more chicken, if it had a little more of that garlic sauce, I would be more, like, I would hurry up and go and put this on my list to get again. Okay? I am going to put it on my list or try some of the other ones. Probably try some of the other ones too. We might like some of the other ones more. But I am going to at least keep this in the back of my mind that Dad liked it, so it might be a quick little meal sometime.
They are very good. They are very good. They were very good veggies. The blend of veggies are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And the taste is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I just can't give it a 9.
There's more sauce, and more veggies again.
Yeah. I just can't give it
more better chicken.
a little more. I think the chicken is good in it. I really do think everything is good in it.
Yeah.
I just think it needs more chicken. Just more.
Yeah.
Twice as much or a little bit more than that, okay? Because I told you about how many chunks we got out of it, okay? And that's not enough. And for that's why my score is lower. I can't go a 9. Guys. And I'm not saying I wouldn't buy it again, but I might be prepared to add stuff to it. Okay? But my thing is when you add stuff to it, it's going to take away from the sauce because then you don't have enough sauce in it. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm him-homming around here. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's because it's kind of here nor there for me. I'm kind of let down. There's not enough chicken, but it does taste good. The pasta is al dente like I want it. The vegetables are nice and fresh. It's just lacking chicken, and I wish it had a little more sauce. If it had more chicken in it and a little more sauce, I would easily given this an 8 or higher, to be honest. Okay, I hope that explains my score. You know what I mean? But at least I know Dad likes it. I can keep one of these probably up in the freezer.
Good. They're good.
So like I said, guys, there's a lot of different flavored ones. If you tried this one, let us know. Let us know what you would...
It's a good nourishing meal.
Let us know what you would score it. Also, there's different flavors of these. Like they got Chinese ones, like lo mein. I think it's sweet and sour chicken. They got... I can't remember the other ones. I wish a cheese one. Good. Oh, they had a chicken bacon ranch one. I think they have a Parmesan one. Please let me know. If you've tried some of those other ones, you think we might like it better, please let me know. I like it as far as like a quick meal. I feel like we're not wasting too much here either. Dad ate a good bowl and I ate my bowl, and I feel like it's a good price, but this one just let me down on how much chicken it is. And it might have been just this bag. You know, these are made in the factory, and the machine might not have spit out as much chicken that was supposed to go in it or something. You know what I mean? So, you just never know. It could be just this bag. You might have got it and had way more chicken than... Well, I tell you what, we didn't get as much chicken as what they have on the front of the package. But anyway, that's me being nitpicky. But like I said, I just want to let you guys know for sure, because I don't want you to buy it.
Vegetables are very chewable.
Yeah. I don't want you to buy it thinking, oh, this is going to be like loaded with chicken. You know, it's not. So, that was my first impression of it. But it tastes okay. It tastes okay. I mean, I'd rather have this than some other frozen meals that I've had. Okay, so anyway, that's it. That is it.
So
You ready?
that would be it.
That'd be it.
That'd be it.
You ready to let these guys go?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Yes, guys. God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.